Welcome to the Soul Flow. I'll have you start off in a comfortable seated pose. So if that looks like legs long in front of you or crossed, just try not to allow the leg to lie on top of the other ankle or leg so that the sit bones have a chance to root down. You can also use a towel or a blanket or a block to place underneath your sit bones so that your hips come up a little higher. And let's just come quick to this practice, not quick, but placing the palms onto the thighs, roll the shoulders up, down and away. Up, down and away, or up, away and down. Just a few more times. And then reverse direction. So with this, you're just getting a little bit of movement in the spine, and then you'll come into some stillness. Great. And then find a seated cow, so bring the sternum forward, look on up. And then a seated cat, chin in the chest, rounding the back. Seated cow, seated cat, seated cow, and cat. And then come up with a nice straight spine. If it feels good, maybe move around a little bit more. But then eventually I want you to slowly come into some stillness. Sit bones are rooted down, crown of the head reaches high to the sky. And if the palms are on the lap, you can go ahead and flip one palm up or both. And then slowly bring the ears in line with the shoulders, shoulders in line with the hips. Take a nice full inhale into the nose. Slow, steady exhale. Inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. One more full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. And then slowly bring your focus to the tip of your nose. If you have your eyes open, have the gaze soft and in front of you, maybe not looking at the tip of the nose, but just slightly out in front and past. And just focus on the inhale coming into the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Inhale in. Exhale out. And it's okay if you're a beat ahead or behind. Inhale in. Exhale out. Now, see if taking this focus towards the tip of your nose, if you jutted your neck forward a little bit, if that happened because the focus was forward, go ahead, bring the ears back in line with the shoulders. Take your full inhale into the nose. Slow, steady exhale. This time, as you inhale into the nose, see if you can expand the belly a little bit. Exhale through the nose. Inhale in, expand the belly. exhale. This time, as you inhale in, see if you can allow the inhale to become deeper, expanding the belly and the torso and the upper chest. And exhale. Now take 3 more cycles on your own without me guiding you, because you've got this. And then whenever your next inhale happens, take it in fully and deeply. And tip the chin to chest. Look up towards the sky as you inhale, draw a line with the nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look on up. Exhale, chin to chest. Where you'll stay. And then on your next inhale, slowly roll the chin over towards the left shoulder. Stay. Take your full inhale whenever you're ready. And as you exhale, roll the chin over towards the right shoulder where you'll stay for at least a full cycle. Full inhale. This time, as you exhale, roll the chin over towards the left shoulder and make a full rotation, looking up, over, and down. Take a few more, just like that. Roll the chin over towards the left, look up. Exhale, look down. And over towards the left, look up, over, and down. One more time. Full rotation. And then meet back in center. This time, as you inhale, come on over towards the right shoulder. Look up, over, exhale down into center. Inhale over towards the right, up, and back to center. Take a few more rotations. And you might notice a little difference between the left and the right. One more cycle. And then bring it back into center. Look on up. All right, slowly and gently extend both legs long in front of you. Have them a little hip distance apart. Heels are planted, toes are up, and if you want, you can wave your legs from side to side. My palms are next to my hips. And then move the legs up and down. All right, and then find some stillness. All right, with the sit bones rooted down, you might have to readjust any love. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Fingertips reach up high as you inhale. And then fold forward on the exhale. Maybe the hands touch the shin. Maybe the hands touch the toes. And then drop the head, neck and shoulder, or head and neck. Slide the shoulders down and away from the ears. Push out through the heels. Keep the legs activated. One more big breath here. And then carefully bring yourself up. Bring the arms up high. And then down to the side. All right. Take the legs a little bit wider. Might have to tilt on the hips a little bit. So take the fist behind you. Lift and tilt. Legs are wide, pushing out through the heels. Reach the arms up high. And then fold forward down the center. And you might notice here that the inner thigh muscles and different muscles of the hamstrings or in the back of the legs are being activated. So once you find some stillness, find the depth of this forward fold that'll serve you best. Dropping into your deep cycles of breath. One more deep cycle. And then slowly bring yourself up, sitting up nice and tall, pushing out through the heels. Toes are up, reach the arms up high. This time rotate the torso so you're looking out over your right leg. And then exhale. And you stay dropping into your deep cycles of breath here. Whether you want to take your focus in and out through the nose or expanding the torso. Take your full inhale, and with the exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. And then with the right arm on the outside of the right leg, reach the left arm up high to the sky. So you rotate your torso, or you slowly guide the sternum or the upper chest up towards the sky. And then you decide if you want to reach the left fingers towards the right toes. And rotate to your degree. Take it easy. Try not to collapse on the right side, putting too much compression on the lower back. But at the same time, see if you can enjoy the length of the left lower back. One more breath, reach the left fingertips. And then as you exhale, rotate so you're folded back over your right leg. Keep pushing out through the left. Use your inhale to draw the arms up high to the sky. And then rotate over to the left side. Exhale, fold forward. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. See if you can deepen in this fold. And then keep the left arm to the outside of the left leg. Reach the right arm up high to the sky. And then slowly rotate. Maybe reach the right arm across the right ear. Once again, not collapsing on the left side. So you're not compressing. And that you're also finding a nice length and stretch in the right. Nice full inhale. Exhale, rotate so you're looking over the left leg. Inhale draws you up. Exhale back down to center. See if anything's changed. Nice full inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Inhale, draw yourself up. And exhale. Beautiful. Bring the legs long in front of you again. Move the legs up and down, side to side. And then slowly and carefully make your way into a tabletop pose. So the knees are underneath the hips, the palms are underneath the shoulders. Drop the belly, look on up, finding your cow pose, tuck under toes, squeeze the scapulas together. And then as you exhale, press the mat, or with your hands, press into the mat, tuck chin in the chest, taps the feet into the mat, cat, and then find your cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. Cow as you inhale. Cat as you exhale. Full inhale, find your cow. Exhale, find your cat. And then I want you to come back into your tabletop pose. All right, take your full inhale, and as you exhale, bring the left shoulder and left hip together, looking out over the left side, maybe allowing the right hip to drop off a little bit, but don't collapse. And then as you inhale, come into center. Exhale. Right shoulder, right hip come together. Maybe you allow the left hip to drop off, but not fall. Come back into center. Now go side to side a few more times here, so you can feel the length you're creating in the low back. Maybe one more time on both sides. And then bring the big toes together. Knees can come wide or stay together, and find your child's pose. Reaching the palms forward, arms down. Forehead can touch the mat, and maybe you rock the head from side to side. One more breath. And then as you inhale, slowly bring yourself up. Walk the hands close to the knees. Bum comes onto the heels, so you're in a hero or a rock pose. Palms can come onto the thighs, crown of the head reaches high. And then reach the arms up high. Palms come together in prayer at heart center. Reach the arms up high. And then find your child's pose again. Find, on your inhale, come into a tabletop pose, but not a true tabletop, I'm sorry. Leave your hands planted and lift the torso up. And then lower down slowly. So knees are touching the mat. Go ahead, lower the chin, the chest, and then extend the legs long. Great. And then lift yourself up. See if you can keep your legs straight, glutes release. And then lower down. Inhale, push yourself up into your tabletop pose. And then as you exhale, walk yourself back into your rock or hero pose. All right, let's do that a few more times. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands come into prayer. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, lift the torso up. Exhale, lower the chin, the chest, and extend the legs long. Push yourself up into a low cobra on the inhale. And then down on the exhale. Use the inhale to come back, seated on the heels. And then exhale some stillness. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale, hands into heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower the chin, the chest, and then the torso. Push on up. Inhale, low cobra. And then lower down on the exhale. Inhale, find you back in your rock pose or hero pose, where you stay as you exhale. Awesome. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Hands come into heart center. Reach the arms up high. Child's pose. This time shift forward and Lift your torso. And then tuck under your toes. Push the hips up high to the sky for your first downward dog pose. So the palms are connected into the mat. Feet. Well, the heels are reaching. They don't have to touch the mat. They're just reaching the mat. Maybe there's a gentle bend in the knees. One more deep cycle of breath. And then shift forward into your plank pose on the inhale. Stay. And then drop the knees, the chin, the chest, lowering down all the way. And then push yourself up into your cobra. And then down into your downward dog, where you stay for 5 breaths. Four, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly and carefully walk the feet to the back of the hands and find your forward fold. Dropping the head. Maybe you take a hold of opposite elbows. Release from side to side. And then release your arms down. Feet root into the mat. Slowly and carefully reach the arms up high to the sky. And down to the side for your Samastatihi or mountain pose. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Full inhale. Fold forward. Find your halfway lift. And then plant your palms, step your right foot back, followed by your left plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Push yourself up, cobra. And then back into your downward dog. Three more breaths left. 2, 1. And then slowly and carefully walk the feet to the back of the hands, finding your forward fold. Your halfway lift. Fold forward. And then reach the arms up high to the sky as you inhale. And down to the side as you exhale. Reach your arms up, nice full inhale. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Planting the palms, step the right foot back. Dropping the right knee down. Take a breath here. And then reach the arms up high to the sky for a low lunge salute. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Press the big left toe into the mat. Just a few more cycles of breath. Full inhale. Frame the left foot as you exhale. Tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee, press the left foot back to meet the right plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Push yourself up into your cobra. And then back into your downward dog, where you stay for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then carefully step the right foot forward, dropping the left knee down, reaching the arms up high for your low lunge salute. Press the big right toe into the mat. Few more cycles of breath here. Last cycle of breath. And then frame the right foot with both hands, tuck under the left toes, step the left foot forward to meet the right forward fold. Find your halfway lift. Fold forward. And then reach the arms up high to the sky. Maybe look back gently. And then fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. This time left foot steps back. Dropping the left knee down. Reach the right arms up high, or both arms up high to the sky. Low lunge, where you stay for a few more cycles of breath. Strong and steady. One more breath. And then frame both hands around the right foot, tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee, right foot meets the left foot, plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Extend the torso long, push yourself up into your cobra. And then back into your downward dog for 5 cycles of breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then carefully step the left foot through to the hands, dropping the right knee down. Reaching both arms up high to the sky. Taking a nice few cycles of breath here. Two more. Last one. And then plant the palms onto the mat, tuck under the right toes, step the right foot to meet the left forward fold. Then find your halfway lift, fold forward, and then planting the feet, reach the arms up high to the sky, full inhale. And then arms down to the side. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Bend the knees. Bring the arms up parallel to the ears, chair pose. And then fold forward. Plant the hands. Step both feet back into your plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Push yourself up. Upward dog. And then downward dog. From here, step the right foot through to the hands and set the left heel down. Feel the big right toe push into the mat as you reach the arms up high to the sky for your warrior one. You're here for a few more cycles of breath. Really feel the outside of the left leg push in, the right big toe. One more big breath here. And then slowly and carefully place the hands down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Push yourself up into your cobra. Back into your downward dog. And then this time, step the left foot through to the hands, spin the right heel down, get rooted and grounded, and then reach the arms up high to the sky, warrior one. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. One more big breath here. And then as you exhale, place the palms down onto the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Push up into your upward dog or cobra. And then back into downward dog for 5 cycles of breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly walk the feet to the back of the hands, finding your halfway lift, your fold, and then bending at the knees, come back up into your chair pose. And then lower down, fold forward. Feet rooted and grounded, reach the arms up high to the sky. And then down to the side, Samasthiti. All right. Maybe find some movement with gravity. All right, here we go. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Step one foot back, followed by the other. And then you can lower down slowly or drop the knees, the chin, and the chest. And then from here, adjust the pelvis so that you can feel the hip bones tilting towards the mat. Feel the legs even. Okay. And then reach the right arm forward, followed by the left. Gaze is towards the mat. Okay. You can lift the head and the chin up. Okay. Slowly and carefully reach the left leg up and the right arm up. And then I want you to pulse. So lower and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lift and hold. Two more cycles of breath, keep lifting. And lower. And then switching sides, lift the right leg and left arm and pulse. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and keep lifting for 1, 2, 3, and lower. Okay. All right, from here, I want you to lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the arms, and lift the legs. Lift a little higher. And lower down. This time, bring the arms down to the side so fingertips are pointing towards the toes. Lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the legs. See if that changes anything for you. Notice if you're clenching anywhere, and if you are, lower down gently. 2 more big breaths here. Last one. And lower. Beautiful. Place the palms underneath the shoulders. Press up into tabletop and then child pose. Maybe you rock the head from side to side. One more breath here. And then carefully come into tabletop. Bring the right knee through to the hand, setting yourself up for pigeon. So tuck under the left toes and walk the left knee back or forward. And the right heel is touching the left hip, but you may want something deeper. So you bring the right shin a little more parallel to the top of the mat to your degree. Okay, palms are underneath the shoulders. Keep the gaze forward. Stay here for another cycle of breath. And then carefully walk yourself forward over your right leg, finding a sleeping pigeon pose. You're here for about the next 10 deep cycles of breath. About 3 more cycles of breath here. And then slowly bring yourself up. All right. Come onto the right hip and then bring yourself into a seated, wide-legged fold. You were here earlier. I have to adjust. Sorry. And then walk yourself over towards the left side. finding a pigeon pose facing the back. It would be the back of your mat or the left side. Make the same adjustment. Start by tucking under the right toes. Lift and shift the right knee. Left heel towards right hip. Stay up nice and tall. One more big breath here. And then slowly fold forward. Where you stay in the sleeping pigeon for about 10 cycles of deep breath. About halfway there. Three more breaths. And then slowly press yourself back up. Come onto the left hip so you can come back wide onto the mat. This time bring the bottoms of the feet together like a book. So you're in your butterfly pose. And if you would like, you can move the knees up and down. Give a little more movement to the hips. And then if you can, placing the hips on the knees and give yourself a little resistance. That might change it a little bit for you. Or not. And then find some stillness, sitting up nice and tall. Take the hands to the outside of the knees, bring the bottoms of the feet to the floor, knees up, and then turn around so that you can lower yourself down onto the mat, one vertebra at a time. All right, feet flat, knees up, take the feet about hips distance apart. It's not as wide as you think, but if you want to take the feet wider, you can take the feet as wide as the mat. I'll kind of leave it up to the yogi here. All right, I'm just going to place one hand on my belly, one hand on my heart. You can take your arms out to a T, whatever feels good to you. But take your full inhale in. Exhale, allow the knees to fall over towards the right. Inhale up the knees. Exhale over towards the left. And inhale up. Exhale over to the right. So you're windshield wipering the knees from side to side. And what I want you to do is try to keep the spine and the torso connected to the mat best as can be. So you might have to adjust your distance with your feet, but see if you can keep some steadiness in the torso. There's going to be parts of your low back that'll lift up. You're just paying attention to what in the low back is being activated as you go from side to side. And maybe do one more time on both sides. And then the feet are flat, the knees are up. And then hug the knees into the chest. Give them a gentle squeeze. And then from here, take the arms out to a T and allow the legs to drop off towards the right side. So this changes things a little bit because you have more hip flexion before the rotation. The other way, not so much. And if you want, you can take the gaze out over the left shoulder. Just a few more cycles of breath. And then as you inhale, bring everything back into center. Knees are back into the chest. And then as you exhale, allow the knees to drop off towards the left side. Taking the gaze out over the right shoulder. One more big breath. And then bring everything into center. Hug the knees into the chest. And then grab a hold of the bottoms of the feet. Find your happy baby pose. And you can make peace fingers too with the big toes. Rock from side to side. And then bring the knees together and extend both feet up high. Arms can come down to the side. Where you drop in for 10 cycles of breath in your inversion. And then on your next exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Go ahead, hug the knees in. Wrapping the arms around the shins. And then extend one leg long, followed by the other. Reach both arms up overhead, stretch, release. Reach the right toes away from the right fingertips, lengthening the right side. And release. Reach the left fingertips away from the left toes, lengthening the left side. And release. Reach both sets of fingers and toes away. And release. Bring your arms down to the side. Come into your Shavasana Pose. Taking your nice full inhale in through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with your natural rhythm of breath, knowing that I am minding the time and I will call you back. Take a nice full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. Hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock from side to side and allow yourself to fall over onto your right side. Dropping into your deep cycle of breath. And then slowly and carefully place the left palm onto the ground, pushing yourself up nice and tall. Bring the hands into heart center. Just ending your practice. I honor this place inside of me in which the entire universe dwells. It is a place of peace. It is a place of trust. And it is a place of love. And when I'm in this place in me and you're in this place in you, together we are one. Namaste.